is all about and give her the biggest, warmest welcome we can. Woo! I am State Representative Ronnie Green, and I serve Philadelphia 190th District, where you are right now. Look, this election, we have two very different visions for our future. On one side, we have a candidate who will build an economy and a country where people don't just get by, we get ahead. A candidate who will lower costs and invest in communities like this one. And then on the other side, the guy on the other side is promising to drag us into the past. Trump's Project 2025 agenda will rip away our freedoms and make life harder and more expensive. He's promised to add a Trump sales tax on food, housing, groceries, prescription drugs, and more, that's right, and more that will cost families here in Philly $4,000 a year. Is that the kind of future we want? Is that the kind of future you want? I didn't think so. The decision we face this November is crystal clear. We know Vice President Kamala Harris will deliver for Black Americans because she already has. Black wealth is up 60% since before the pandemic. Black small businesses are starting up at the fastest rate in over 30 years. And Black unemployment is at a record low. But she's not going to stop there. As president, she will give families with newborn children a $6,000 child tax credit, and she will cap insulin at $35 for everyone. She will help entrepreneurs, including Black entrepreneurs, get their ideas off the ground and build wealth by increasing the small business tax deduction for startup expenses tenfold, while cutting the red tape that gets in the way of starting and growing a new business. This is a future worth fighting for. Are we ready to fight? Are we ready to fight? Are we ready to fight? Then let's fight.
Please welcome Pennsylvania Speaker of the House, Joanna McClinton.
It's some good energy in here. Good afternoon, Philly. Good afternoon, Philly. Well, I am so humbled and grateful to be the first woman to be Pennsylvania House Speaker. It is the joy of my life to serve my neighbors right here in Philly and also in Delaware County. We are here today for one reason. That's because in 9 days, it's on us. Tell the person next to you, it's on us. It is on us to make sure that we send our vice president to the White House and change her title and make her the 47th president of the United States of America. We know that over the next 9 days, we've got lots of work to do, but how many of us are ready? That's right. We are ready. We've got our sleeves rolled up and we are prepared for this moment in time. We understand that we could see two different futures for America and for right here in my hometown of Philly. We know that our candidate, our Madam Vice President, defends democracy. She believes in the power of us, we the people. She believes that when I go to my doctor, I shouldn't take the government with me. She believes that there's more justice in our system if she would be the one in charge. But on the other hand, our former president has already told people this is the last time they have to vote. 4 years ago, he tried to throw our votes out. Dr. Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them. So we are not going back. We're 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 not going back. The good news is Vice President Harris and Governor Walz are ready and prepared for the moment. They have a vision and a new way forward to create an opportunity economy, to provide home loans and grants for those trying to purchase their first home, to be able to open up doors for small business owners, and to most importantly, make sure that we can afford our groceries when we go to the market, that we have good health care no matter where we work. And how many of us are going to give this everything we've got over the next 9 days? So this is the time, Philly. Let's meet the moment like the Eagles are about to beat those Bengals. Let's make sure that we get everybody. Get on the group text. Tell your cousin, your aunt, your neighbor, your friend, the person that blocked you, send them a DM. Let everybody know we need them to vote. It is time for them to vote. Let's go, Philly. Let's deliver this for America.
Please welcome organizer for the Harris-Walz campaign, Carrie Murray.
Let's go, Philly! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about. Hey, everybody from Philly. It's so great to be here with all of you. And I am so excited to give the next president of the United States a big, loud, proud Philly welcome! My name is Kerry Shakabuna Marshall, and I am an organizer right here in Philly. From Philly. Philly bred. You know what I mean? All of us here now know how high the stakes are in this election. And I want to be straight with you. I want to be straight with all of you. We will not win this thing without a huge volunteer outwork or an effort within our communities to bring people here to get them out to vote for Kamala Harris. This election will be won or lost in the field, and I'm talking about right here in the streets of Philly. And we still have a ton of voters on the fence who need another conversation to decide to get off the sidelines or to support the Vice President, Kamala Harris. You don't need to be an expert in politics to make an impact on voters. In fact, all of you in this room are the best people to reach voters who may sit it out. You know the people in your community, and you know how to show them what is at stake in this election. So I challenge all of you, for all of you to get involved. We have just little over a week until Election Day. So this election, we have a choice. Vice President Harris is fighting to lower costs and protect our freedom. Donald Trump, on the other hand, is running on his extreme Project 2025 agenda that will raise costs by $4,000 per year and ban abortion nationwide. Put it simply, a second Trump term will have no guardrails. That's terrifying. And we can't have that. Because we ain't going back. We ain't going back. We are not going back. So we have just 9 days to win this thing. So go to your local campaign office and tell them you want to volunteer. There are volunteers around this venue today who can help you sign up to canvass and to do phone banking shifts. This is very much needed to win that vote. And as Michelle Obama said, we got to get out. We got to get out. We got to get out. That's what I'm talking about. So if it's your first time phone banking or canvassing, don't worry. We have a community of volunteers all across Philly. We do not want to wake up the morning after Election Day feeling like we didn't do enough. Vice President Harris is building an opportunity of economy that will allow small businesses to grow and thrive and give entrepreneurs the opportunity to make their American dream come true. Vice President Harris trusts women. And she believes that their government should not be making health care decisions for them. Women should be making those decisions for themselves. But we won't get there until we work. We have just 9 days, yes, 9 days, to knock on doors, to call our friends and families, and to do whatever we can to get elected Kamala Harris and Tim Walz into this White House. Are you with me? Are you with me? Philly, let's go. Let's win the city of champions. Let's win. Thank you.
You all look amazing. Need you to quiet down. Need you to quiet down for me. Y'all know I'm the high school English teacher who just happens to be the first woman mayor in the history of our city, Philadelphia. The first woman in 341 years because you all said so. Thank you.
I want y'all to help me, but we can't do this right now unless we practice one time. And so if we're gonna practice, we gotta whisper. When I say tell me how y'all feel, I wanna hear y'all say fired up. So tell me how y'all feel. Oh, supposed to whisper. So when I say tell me how y'all feel, y'all say fired up. We're just practicing, so we're gonna whisper, okay? Tell me how y'all feel. When I say, what's our number, you say 1. What's our number? 1. When I say, what's our number? 1. When I say, who are we? I want to hear you say, Democrats. Who are we? Democrats. And when I say, what are we going to do? I want to hear you say, when. What are we going to do? When. Tell me how y'all feel. Tell me how y'all feel. What's our number? What's our number? Who are we? Who are we? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we are going to win. Standing here, I wish that you all could see what I see and feel what I feel, because like you, I've been listening to these pundits from across the country, and they are coming up with all of these polling numbers telling us who's up, who's down, and where they are. And we've been hearing a whole lot of different information from a lot of different people. Let me tell you this one thing, and I want you to hear me clearly. This is important. There's one thing that any expert in elections will tell you about this race. The one thing they all agree on, no matter where they are, is that the road to the White House runs through the Keystone State of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The road to the White House runs through our Keystone State, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And that means our city of Philadelphia, the birthplace of democracy, the 6th largest city in this nation. You heard me say that your mayor is an English teacher, but it's important to me because you all are ambassadors. We are the soldiers who have to go out and do the work to make victory a reality, but you can't go out if you don't understand the assignment, and if you don't understand the math that's associated with winning this election, we can't accomplish the goal. So I'm gonna take you back on a little journey. Can I take you back on a little journey? I wanna take you back to 2016. In 2016, I don't ever want you to forget that guy won Pennsylvania by 44,000 votes in 2016. Yes, he did. But guess what? We remembered what happened then. We remembered the assignment. And in 2020, the Biden-Harris team, they won Pennsylvania by 80,000 votes. They did. Guess what? The difference was between that 2016 vote and that 2020 vote, more people came out to vote in the city of Philadelphia and our neighboring counties, our sister brother counties in Bucks, Chester, Delaware, and Monco. More southeastern Pennsylvanians came out to vote. Somebody said on the way out, she's the mayor of Philadelphia, but when she talks about this race, She's talking about turn out Philly, but you always hear her say, Bucks, Chester, Delaware, and Monco. You want me to tell you why? Southeastern Pennsylvania is stronger together. When you go out and you think about the why, I want you to remember the math, but I want you to remember that our Vice President Kamala Harris, she is communicating to the American people that we can have a new path forward, that a path that, guess what? A path that says, we don't care about your race, your class, your socioeconomic status, your zip code, your religion, your sexual orientation or identity. We don't care who you are. There is room for you in our America. Everybody. Guess what? We can make it happen. I've been watching them. For some, listen, they think the division and weaponizing government against people who may agree to disagree with them, they think that is the America that we want. But when you hear our Vice President talk about her agenda and an America where we all have a seat at the table, and she talks about that opportunity economy. Let me hear you say opportunity economy. Listen, America's promises that we can ensure that everyone should have access to the opportunity to succeed, and people should be on a path to self-sufficiency, to earn a living wage, health care, retirement security. That is the America that we want to see move forward in the future. Are we going back? We're not going back. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. We've got 9 days to go. I remember what my stomach felt like, Madam Speaker Joanna McClinton and State Rep Ronnie Green. I remember being sick in 2016, like I was in a daze. And Mr. Council President Johnson, that this could not have been happening in our America. We have to make sure that we never forget that we have 9 days to execute the assignment. Let me hear you say 9 days. 9 days. Everybody in here, put one finger in the air for me. Whenever you see me on social media and people in the audience with their fingers up, I don't want you to think it's a nefarious gang sign. It's not. I want to unify our city the way I seen our Vice President unify our nation by ensuring that everyone can have a seat at the table. And we've got to make sure that she is the 47th President of the United States of America. But we feel it, you've got to turn out. We gave 603,000 votes in 2020, and we've got to do more, you hear me? And the only way we can do it is if we do it together. Are you with me? Let me hear you all say one Philly, a united city. I'm Black Baptist and a teacher, and you didn't do it good enough. You got to do it one more time. Put your words in the air. I wanted to hear us out there. Let me hear you say one Philly, a united city. Let's go get it, y'all.
Please welcome Vice President of Philadelphia Youth Basketball Programming, Randy Butler.
Mayor Parker wasn't lying. You all look beautiful. You all are warmed up and ready to go. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Randy Butler, and I'm the Vice President of Philadelphia Youth Basketball. Yeah. It is a true privilege and honor to be standing here in community with all of you for this significant moment in time at the Alwyn Horwits Six-Man Center, powered and operated by Philadelphia Youth Basketball. Yeah. As I look out in this crowd and I see our young brothers and sisters and our young people of Philadelphia Youth Basketball right here behind me. Yeah. I'm reminded of my own childhood. Growing up, playing ball, surrounded by my peers and my community that was filled with caring adults who believed in me, who certainly held me accountable for my actions, and caring adults who provided me with a safe haven and opportunities to holistically develop nurturing environments, and most importantly, surrounded by young, caring adults who uplifted my voice. Yeah. They allowed me to listen and to form my own opinions about the topics of the day, while first listening to theirs, of course, but totally emphasized the importance of my civic participation. And that is the essence of what today is about. And that is the essence of what this community, this Philadelphia Youth Basketball community, our city's community, is all about. Yes. Yeah. We are an organization and we are a city that was built of, by, for, and with the community of Philadelphia. Yeah. Our gatherings are multi-generational, they're multi-ethnic, they're inclusive, they're reflecting the rich tapestry of our country. And with that diversity, that is where we find and help create the conditions for young people to holistically develop and to be active, engaged leaders in our community. Yeah. All right, folks, this is the fourth quarter. Yeah, it is. Fourth quarter. This race is neck and neck. We cannot get tired. We cannot get complacent. We all have to go out and we have to talk to our families and to our friends and sometimes even to the other side about what's at stake. We need a role model for all of us. We need a most valuable player, a MVP. Yeah. MVP. 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 Yes. As I think about our leading advocates, our role models, and our leaders that will take our city forward and create a brighter future for all of us, and especially for our youth, I cannot think of anyone other than our MVP, our Vice President, Kamala Harris.
Sounds like we need a medic. Thank you. Well, hold on, everybody. Hold on, just a piece. We need a medic over there. Do we have somebody want part the way? So we got a medic over there? Okay. All right, that's what we do. We look out for each other. You got that right. Are we good? Hold on, let's just make sure that's handled. All right, do we have a medic over there? Okay, let's handle that first. I have time. Are we getting a medic over there? We do? We're good? Okay. All right. Hey, Philly, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. And can we hear it for Coach Butler? Thank you. So, Philly, I've got a question for you. Are you ready to do this? Are we going to do this? Yes. Are we ready to vote? Are we ready to win? It's good to be back. So I want to thank all the incredible leaders who are here. I want to start with your Mayor Parker. Where are you, Mayor? A phenomenal leader. She has been an extraordinary friend. Speaker McClinton, thank you. Representatives Dean and Scallon, thank you. And let's send Bob Casey back to the United States Senate. And to all the community and elected leaders here, I thank you. I had a chance to visit with many of you this afternoon. I thank you for the leadership you provide in so many ways. And I love you back. I love you back. So to everyone here, I thank you. I thank you because you have taken time this afternoon, this Sunday afternoon, out of your busy lives for us to all be here together under one roof to make the point that we are all in this together. We are all in this together. And we are all here together because we also understand how high the stakes are at this very moment. Philly, we've got 9 days. 9 days. 9 days left in one of the most consequential elections of our lifetime. And we know this is going to be a tight race until the very end. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. But we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work is joyful work. And make no mistake, we will win. We will win. We will win. We will win. And we will win because here's how I think about it. When you know what you stand for, you know what to fight for. And this election is about two extremely different visions for our nation. One, Donald Trump's, who is focused on the past and himself. And we are not going back. We're not. We're not going back. And here's why. Here's why. Because we are focused on the future, and we are focused on the needs of the American people, as opposed to a Donald Trump who spends full time looking in the mirror, focused on himself. Hey, you know what? Hold on a second. Listen, no, hold on. Hold on. I want to talk about Gaza for a minute. I want to talk about Gaza for a minute, okay? We can and we must seize this opportunity to end this war and bring the hostages home. And I will do everything in my power to meet that end. And we are here because we are fighting for a democracy. And we respect the voices of all people. And we've got a job to do in the next 9 days to fight for this democracy we love. 9 days. And we understand we have an opportunity before us to turn the page on the fear and the divisiveness that have characterized our politics for a decade because of Donald Trump. We have the ability to turn the page on that same old tired playbook because we are exhausted with it. To chart a new way forward, and yes, we will be joyful in the process. Yes, we like to laugh. Yes, we know that when you care about the people and you understand what you are fighting for, there is joy in that fight, and that is why we are all in this together. We are fighting for a future of our nation where we tap into the ambitions and the aspirations and the dreams of the American people. We are a new generation of leadership that is optimistic and excited about what our nation can do together. And the great thing about living in a democracy, as long as we keep it, is that we, the people, have the power to choose the direction of our country and its leadership. The power is with the people. And from the beginning, our campaign has been about building coalitions and building community. Look, over the next 9 days, like I said, we are going to win. That is our highest order. But through that process, to all the friends here, I say, let's be intentional about building community. Let's be intentional about building coalitions. Let's be intentional about understanding we all have so much more in common than what separates us. We will be the better for it. That's what our campaign is about, because we know we are all in this together. We have so much more in common than what separates us, and we are going to fight for the country we love. And that is why we are all here together, because we love our country. We love our country. And you gotta fight for the thing you love. You gotta fight for the thing you love. And I do believe it is one of the highest forms of patriotism, the expression of the love of our country, to then fight for its ideals. It is the highest form of patriotism, and one of the most powerful ways we do that is with our vote. Because you're prepared to do the work, so here we are. From now until Election Day, we are going to get out the vote here in Pennsylvania. And if you'll give me a minute, I really right now want to speak to the young leaders who are here. Is Gen Z in the house? Who's voting for their first time in the first election? All right. Now, here's the thing I love about you young leaders. You know, you are rightly impatient for change. You are rightly impatient. You who have only known the climate crisis, you are leaders in what we need to do to protect our planet. You who grew up with active shooter drills, you know what we have to do to fight for safety in our schools. You who right now know fewer rights than your mothers and grandmothers understand the importance of fighting for the right of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government tell her what to do. And this is why I love you, the young leaders who are here, because for you, this is not theoretical. This is not political. This is not about some debate. It is about your lived experience. And you are here, and I see you because I see your power. And you are here because you know your power. And I am so proud of you. And everyone, let us applaud our young leaders, our first-time voters. Let's applaud them. Let's applaud them. Let's applaud them. So, Philly, we have 9 days to get this done. And for the next 9 days, no one can sit on the sidelines. There is too much on the line, and we must not wake up the day after the election and have any regrets about what we could have done in these next 9 days. So let's spend these next 9 days knowing we did everything we could, that we connected with each other, with our neighbors, that we went up to perfect strangers in the grocery store and said, you know what? I see you. Let's approach this moment in a way that in the face of a stranger, we see a neighbor. And let's talk with each other about what we have in common. Let's build community. And let's knock on doors. Let's text and call potential voters. Let's reach out to our family and our friends and our classmates and our neighbors. Tell them about the stakes in this election and tell them about their power. So we are going to get folks to the polls and we are going to make our voices heard. And let's give folks some important information. Election day, let's start with the basics. Okay? Election day is Tuesday, November 5th. I'm serious. Everybody's busy. Let's start with that. Let folks know you can vote then or you can vote early from today through Tuesday, October 29th. That's 2 days from now. So now is the time to vote early. Get it done tomorrow if you can. Go to iwillvote.com if you need information about where you vote. And if you have received your ballot in the mail, do not wait, fill it out today. Because the election is here, and the choice, Philly, is truly in your hands. The path to victory runs right through all the leaders who are here. Through all of you. And your vote is your voice, and your voice is your power. So today, Philadelphia, I ask you, are you ready to make your voices heard? Do we believe in freedom? Do we believe in opportunity? Do we believe in the promise of America? And are we ready to fight for it? And when we fight, we win. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.